Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ethereal Guidance. I hope you all are doing well. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at what you are not seeing. What don't you see? So I have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group number 1 with the amethyst, group 2 with the clear quartz, and group 3 with the rose quartz pendulum. So you can pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the piles. As always, the timestamps are in the description box below, and I will see you all in your readings. Hi Pile 1, if you chose this amethyst, then this is going to be your reading where we're looking at what are you not seeing. So we're going to go ahead and place your oracle cards to the side, and we're actually going to start off with your tarot. And very quickly, while I'm shuffling, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the continued love and support on the channel. It really means a lot. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed today's reading. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it lets me know that you enjoyed the reading. So let's go ahead and see for you, Pile 1. What are you not seeing? Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of Pile 1. What is Pile 1 not seeing? What don't you see? Let's see. What is Pile 1 not seeing? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is literally about clarity. So that's very interesting that this is popping out. What is Pile 1 not seeing? We have Death. What is Pile 1 not seeing, Spirit? And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. Let's get 2 more. I'm honestly feeling like with the 7 of Wands here, I'm almost feeling like you are resisting something, like you're resisting some sort of transformation that will give you clarity, or some kind of a change here that will actually bring you clarity. Let's see, let's get 2 more cards though. Spirit, what is Pile 1 not seeing? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like what you don't see, Pile 1, is actually like your ability to literally manifest and create whatever you want, whatever you desire. I feel like there is a specific opportunity or goal or path that many of you are wanting to pursue. But in a way, you're kind of blocking your own blessings. And it's because I think there's some sort of transformation that you have to go through. You know what it feels like? It feels like the comfort zone, you know? And we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, by the way. So it feels like the comfort zone. I feel like many of you are probably... It's not that you're comfortable with your circumstances necessarily, because I feel like many of you probably want to bring in some sort of a change, but I think you've kind of may have gotten complacent in a way. Because the 7 of Wands is just making me think that you're just blocking something out, but it almost feels like you're blocking what you actually want or what you actually need. Okay, and for some of you, this is a transformation within yourself that you are needing to do. This is how you're going to find clarity on your next steps in your journey to manifest and bring in what you are desiring, but it's like you're resisting that. Okay, and with that Hermit energy on the bottom of the deck, that's about introspection. This is spending time in solitude. So even if you are like in the energy of the Hermit, of being in solitude, are you really doing the introspection that is needed for you to transform and for you to gain that clarity that you are looking for? Pile number 1. What I feel like you're not seeing also is that this clarity that you're seeking is within you. All you have to do is tap into it and Stop resisting the transformation that is trying to take place within you. That is what I'm feeling for you. And it, like I said, it's so interesting that the Ace of Swords is the first thing to pop out, because that is clarity, you know, also new beginnings, but this is strong clarity. So what you're not seeing is that clarity is there for you, but you have to stop resisting transformation. You have to stop resisting introspection, and you have to do that internal change to find that clarity that you're looking for and to bring about new opportunities or goals that you are wanting to achieve and wanting to pursue. Okay. And even with the Magician, I mean, this is a card of having everything that you need to manifest what you want. So you may actually be looking externally for answers, when in reality you should be looking internally, because you already have the knowledge within you. And part of, doing that introspection is like there's this transformation that has to occur within you. And I think maybe that's a little bit scary, and maybe you've been resisting that. So you're looking externally for answers when you really should be looking internally for those answers, because you already have it within you. You already have it. Okay. I think I want to go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards. So you guys have the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Okay. I really like that card. I feel like this is really referring to you seeing yourself, like I've been saying, that introspection, going within, going through that internal transformation and seeking the answers that you're looking for from within you. I feel like this is you allowing yourself to be seen by yourself, I hope that makes sense. And I think also you may not realize, or you may not see just how incredibly multifaceted you are and unique you are. You may be someone that tries to suppress yourself to fit in with the crowd. I'm feeling like some of you may struggle with like self-esteem and feeling comfortable within your own skin and comfortable with who you are. And so maybe that's part of the reason why it's scary to do that introspection and to go through that internal transformation, because who you are on a soul level is just different from maybe the people that are around you, the community that you're around. You're unique, you're multifaceted. And that's a beautiful thing. But I think some of you may struggle with accepting these unique parts of you, and all these different facets of who you are as a person. You may struggle a lot with that. And maybe that's the reason why you're looking externally for certain answers, when in reality you should just be going within. Sorry guys, I'm just like talking a lot today. But yeah, I feel like that's what this is really referring to. And I think it's a little bit scary for some of you to accept yourself for who you are. And I think you've been possibly resisting who you are on a soul level, because maybe it's different, maybe you don't fit in with the crowd, and that can be a little bit scary. Believe me, I know, I understand that. But I feel like what you're not seeing is that uniqueness within you is what holds all of the answers and all of the clarity that you have been searching for. You being you and your most authentic version of you is that Ace of Swords. It's that clarity that you have been looking for. You tapping into who you are on a soul level in your most authentic form is what is going to help you bring in those manifestations that you have been trying to bring in. Pile 1. So, like, for example, it could be that you're trying to achieve a certain goal, right? And maybe this journey, you just haven't seen the results that you're looking for, right? So maybe you're looking in the 3D and you're trying to see what you can change in the 3D to bring about the results that you're looking for. When in reality, you should be looking within to find those answers so that you can bring in this manifestation, so you can bring in the results that you're looking for. And I feel like the answer lies in you being you being the most authentic version of yourself, and you finding courage in that as well. Pile 1. You being you wholeheartedly. That is what you're not seeing. That is what you're meant to do. Let's take a look at your other cards here. You have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay. And you know what? It's very interesting because we do have the Page of Pentacles, which can represent a student. So what you're also not seeing is that you came to Earth to learn. You came to Earth, like this is school, Earth School, literally. You came here to learn. You came here to expand. You came here for your soul to learn and grow. And in order for your soul to do what it came here to do in the first place, you have to do the introspection. You have to do the soul searching within, and you have to stop looking externally for the answers. I feel like what you came here to do, or the lesson that you're needing to learn right now, Pile 1, is literally introspection. Learning how to go within and learning how to find comfort in who you are as a person, in your unique nature. I feel like that is what your soul is trying to learn in this lifetime. And that's something that you're not seeing clearly. So if you're like wondering, why is nothing manifesting into my life? Why are my wishes not coming true? Why are my manifestations not coming through? It is because you are looking in the 3D for answers when you should be looking within yourself. Because that is what your soul came here to do. That is a lesson that your soul came here to learn in this lifetime. Okay? Okay. Let's take a look here. Which ones do I want to do next? We'll do these ones. So you guys, look at that. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So like when I shuffle your oracle cards, sometimes I get a little glimpse, but I rarely remember what comes through, and I totally did not remember this. But what did I say about you probably struggling with self-esteem, feeling comfortable in yourself and accepting yourself because of your unique nature? I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Wow. Pile 1. You absolutely possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others, but this is something that you have not tapped into, and I think it could be comparison. You comparing yourself to other people, you not accepting who you are as a person because you're comparing yourself to other people, you refusing to do that inner work or that introspection or looking within for answers because you don't accept who you are at a core level, on a soul level. And that's what you're not seeing. And you're not seeing just how incredibly just great and powerful you are, pile number 1. And it's such a shame because it's so easy to fall into the trap of like wanting to fit in, you know? I mean, we're all guilty of it. It's just how it works. But that's part of the lessons that you came here to learn. Pile number 1. You also have perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. I love that. I love that. With perseverance here, I just feel like you don't even realize how strong you are. Pile number one, just how incredibly strong you are. I'm also feeling like you're just so intelligent as well. You may be someone who's just very, very intelligent, but because you may be surrounded by people who just don't get it, they don't get your intelligence. They're not on the same level as you. You may be someone who tries to like dumb yourself down to fit in, and that's doing more harm than good. Pile number one, if you do that, I also am guilty of that. I'll admit it. But yeah, you're very, very strong. You're very, very capable, and I just wish and I hope that you really realize just how strong and capable you are. Pile number one. And I hope that you recognize how incredibly beautiful you are on a soul level, because that is what you're not seeing. You're not seeing how amazing and beautiful you are, how unique you are, and how your uniqueness is like your superpower, you know? And that's what you came to Earth School. You came to Earth School to tap into that, you know? So we're going to go ahead and take a look at your last two cards here. We have the Rapiers, I believe, and we have the Flames. Okay. Let's see. 37 and 38. Very interesting. 37 and 38. Ascending numbers, which is really referring to, I feel, growth. What is this about here? So the Rapiers and the Flames. I almost feel like regardless of what they're saying on the cards, I feel like this is really symbolizing kind of the conflict that I feel like you're having within yourself, and possibly even with your external world. And I think it's because you are not tapping into who you are on the most authentic level. So, okay. When you are not allowing yourself to be who you are authentically, and you're trying to dumb yourself down, or you're trying to change yourself to fit in, you naturally create this sense of conflict, not only within yourself, but within your 3D reality as well. Because a lot of times our 3D reflects our internal world. So if your soul and your ego are having conflicts within yourself, naturally your 3D world is going to mirror that back to you. Okay. And with the Flames here, I honestly feel like this is you just shining really, really bright. You have such a magnetizing soul, pile one. And I feel like you just dim your light. You dim your light and you try to do things how everyone else does it, or does them. Okay. You try and do things the way everyone else does. And it's not what you came here to do. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to shine bright. Don't dim your light for anyone. Not for anyone, and like don't dim your light to try and fit in. Allow yourself to be who you are authentically, and realize the power that you hold in that. Because I do feel like you're very, very powerful. Like your energy is very powerful, pile one, but you suppress it. And that is kind of what you're not seeing here, I feel like. And I think by you tapping into who you are on a soul level, doing that introspection and looking for answers within rather than externally is really, really going to benefit you in the long term, especially with bringing in what you want, bringing in your manifestations and helping you achieve your goals in this lifetime. So that is all I have for you today, pile 1. I do hope that this reading resonated and that it was helpful. If it was, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose this clear quartz, then this is going to be a reading where we're looking at what are you not seeing. So we're going to place your oracle cards to the side, and we're going to actually start off with your tarot. And very quickly, while I'm shuffling, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the continued love and support on the channel. It really, really means a lot. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed today's reading. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it lets me know that you enjoyed the reading. So for pile 2, Spirit, please tap me into the collective energy of pile 2. What is pile 2 not seeing, please, Spirit? What don't they see? Whoa, okay. So we're starting off with the 2 of Cups. What is pile 2 not seeing? The King of Cups. What is pile 2 not seeing, please, Spirit? And the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards here to get some more information. Spirit, what is pile 2 not seeing? 7 of Pentacles. What is pile 2 not seeing, please? 2 of Swords. Interesting. And we have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So an opportunity. Okay. Pile 2, what are you not seeing? I want to say this is matters of the heart. This feels like, as it relates to a relationship or connection, we have heavy water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay, so if this isn't pertaining to like love, I feel like this is just matters of the heart and your emotional sort of fulfillment here. I feel like what you're not seeing, pile 2, is an opportunity possibly for love, or if it's not love, just emotional fulfillment. But with that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I feel very heavily there's like a new opportunity for you that is meant for you. But I feel you're not seeing it because you're holding on to something and waiting for it to grow, bear fruit, waiting for it to give you what you're wanting, but it's not going to. There's something better for you. So like I said, with that 2 of Cups, this could be pertaining to a relationship. Maybe you're really wanting a specific person and you're wanting things to work with this person, and you're holding on tightly to this person, but they're not giving you what you're wanting, but you're still waiting around. Or this could be even like in career. Maybe you're trying to make a certain career work, but it's just not working. And it's because there's something better for you. There is a new opportunity out there for you, but you're not seeing it. You're holding on tightly to something that you really need to let go of. Because I feel like it's not going to bear the fruit that you're looking for. Like, it's not going to have the results that you're wanting and that you're looking for. Pile 2. And I feel like a lot of you know this. Like, I don't feel like this is new information. with the Two of Swords, I feel like you already know this within you, but you're choosing to keep the blindfold on, and you're refusing to like make a choice, and you're choosing to be complacent and to sit in a position that's really not even very comfortable, because it's not what you're wanting, if that makes sense. I want to clarify this King of Cups. Spirit, can you clarify the King of Cups? Oh, that was quick. Okay. That's the Queen of Wands coming out to clarify the King of Cups. I feel like this is Spirit saying you're not realizing your worth. Okay? You're not seeing that what you're trying to hold on to is in a way beneath you, like in certain ways, okay? And that's not to say like especially if this is in relationship, in regards to a relationship, that's not to say that like people are above other people. Like, it's not like that. It's just what you're trying to make work is just not on the same level as you. And this could even be, especially if this is in regards to a relationship, emotionally, the two of you are just not on the same page. So I feel like you're not seeing your worth. You're not seeing how much of a catch you are. Or, you know, if this is career based, you're not seeing that, like, what you're trying to make work, your skill set is above that. You know? So, yeah, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to have more confidence in yourself and more confidence in what your heart is pulling you towards. And stop waiting around for something or someone who's just not going to give you what you truly deserve. Okay? So let's go ahead and just get into your oracle cards now. You guys have the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, and Expression. Okay. Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. What I'm feeling like is whatever this is for you, like I said, could be a relationship, career, whatever, that you're trying to make work, but it's just not working. I feel like what Spirit is saying with expression here, I feel like you may be in a position where you're trying to make something work, but in order to try and make it work, you're actually having to suppress parts of yourself. And that's how you know when it's not for you. Okay, pile 2. That's how you know when it's not for you. When you feel like you have to suppress certain parts of yourself to try and make something work, it is not for you. Or if this is a person, they are not for you. If you are not able to sit in the energy of the Queen of Wands and be yourself wholly and authentically and allow your light to shine bright, it's not for you. And I feel like that's what you're not seeing. Let's take a look at your other card here. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I just have like, I feel like I have to breathe out a lot lately. Okay. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So what I feel like this is referring to is really like your soul and your spirit wanting to express itself, wanting to come out to play. in the world but not of it. I feel like what you're not seeing is, once again, this energy of suppression. I feel like you're suppressing your soul by trying to make something work. And you're suppressing your soul by refusing to see things as they are. And you're suppressing your soul by not allowing yourself to be confident in who you are. I just feel this sense of, it just feels like suppression. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels like you're suppressing yourself to try and make something work. And I think this might be a lesson, because we're talking about learning here, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So it's easy to fall into that, like suppressing yourself to try and fit in or to try and make something work, and you're not really being who you are authentically. I think that's what you're not seeing. You're not seeing how you're suppressing yourself. You're not seeing how you're not allowing your soul to shine. Especially, you know, if this is in relation to another person, a relationship with another person, this person, I feel like on a soul level, is just not good for you. Like you're not cut from the same cloth. And I feel like there's something or someone better out there for you who is on the same soul level as you. But you're trying to make something work that's just not going to work. And of course, like I was saying, doesn't have to be a relationship, could also be career as well. Or something else. And the way that you will know is because you are having to change yourself. You're having to suppress yourself. You're not able to fully sit in your power, your creative expression, because you're suppressing it to try and fit. You're trying to fit into a box that wasn't made for you. You know? And I also kind of get like a very spiritual vibe from this group. And I think part of the lessons that you're here to learn is literally how to be in the world but not of it. Because once again, it's really, really easy to fall into that trap of wanting to fit in and trying to change yourself to fit in and not being who you are authentically. Like, I think that's something that you're learning in this lifetime for sure. I think we all, you know, go through periods where we're having to learn how to navigate that. So let's take a look at your other cards here. You guys have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, that ties in perfectly with the Queen of Wands here. You probably don't even realize how incredibly brave and courageous you are, and how strong you are, how fiery you are. Because once again, I feel like you suppress it to try and fit in. Or to try and make something work. And also, if you're holding on to something that you really need to let go of so that you can find a new opportunity that's actually meant for you, I feel like you're not seeing that you have the inner strength to make that decision to let something go or to leave something in the past to pursue something new. You know, I feel like you're not seeing that you have the strength to do that, that you have the courage to do that, to face fear with confidence. Let's see, you also have freedom. Look at that. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pile 2, freedom. I feel like you just don't realize, you don't see your own strength, and you don't see how capable you are of literally just creating what you want, and you don't see that you have the freedom to detach yourself from anything or anyone that is not serving you, anything or anyone who makes you feel like you have to suppress certain parts of yourself. You don't realize that, like, you just literally have the ability to just let go of something that's not serving you, to let go of something that makes you feel like you can't be your true authentic self. I feel like that's what you're not seeing here. And because I feel like you're suppressing parts of yourself, you don't even realize how creative you are and how passionate you can be about certain things in life. Could even be like artistic. You may not realize how artistic you are. You know? You're not seeing that you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. I mean, I feel like that sums it up right there, pile 2. I love that. It just feels like you don't recognize your own strength. Pile number 2. You don't see it, and you don't see how you can use your strength to create your own happiness and to leave anything that's not working, or anything that makes you feel less than, or anything that makes your soul feel like it's trapped in a box that just doesn't fit, you know? I love that. You're so powerful, pile 2. You're so incredibly powerful and strong. But I feel like whatever this situation is has made you feel like you are not, that you're less than, that you're weak, or that you don't have the ability to do certain things when you most definitely do. It could even be like, for example, you could even be in a relationship with someone who would say to you, you would be nothing without me. And that's not true. You know, that is not true. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm picking up. It's kind of like that. You're in a situation or in a relationship where this situation or this person makes you feel like that. And that's not true at all. It's not true at all. It just feels like your light has been dimmed. And that's what you're not seeing. So we're going to take a look at your last 2 cards here. You have the Scythe. And you have the Pig. Okay. So the Scythe is disappointment, but the Pig is good luck and great abundance, high honors, and all ambition attained. So what I feel like you're not seeing is how you have the ability to change your life around. So you may have experienced a lot of disappointment. Like I said, I feel like there's a situation here where you're holding on to this situation or this person, career, whatever, and it's not giving you what you want, or they're not giving you what you want. It's not bearing the fruit that you want. So there is disappointment in that. But what you're not seeing is how you have the ability to change things around for yourself and to move towards happiness, fulfillment, freedom, abundance. You don't realize how all of this is so possible for you, and that you have what it takes within you to achieve all of these wonderful, amazing things. I feel like that is what you're not seeing. You're not seeing your power. You're not seeing your strength. You're not seeing your courage. You're not seeing how capable you are. Pile number 2. And how this disappointment is not permanent. And how you can overcome this disappointment that you have been faced with. So I feel like you just have so much untapped potential, pile number 2. And I really, really hope that, excuse me, I really, really hope that you realize, just how strong and capable you are of achieving everything that your heart wants in this lifetime, because it is most definitely possible. And I see that for you. I do. I think it's just, you have to take that blindfold off with the 2 of Swords, and you have to make that decision to let go of anything that is not serving you, anything that is making you suppress yourself, because you're meant to shine bright. You're meant to shine bright, pile number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here for you, pile 2. I do hope that this reading was helpful and that it resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi, pile 3. If you chose the rose quartz pendulum, then this will be your reading, where we're looking at what you don't see. What are you not seeing? So we're going to place your oracle cards to the side, and we're going to start off with your tarot like we normally do. And very quickly, while I'm shuffling, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the continued love and support on the channel. It really, really means a lot. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed today's reading. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it lets me know that you enjoyed the reading. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what you're not seeing. The last 2 piles have been pretty powerful. So I'm really interested to see what's going to come through for you, pile 3. And if you can hear any noise in the background, I apologize. Let's see, for pile 3, please, Spirit, can you tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3? What is pile 3 not seeing? What don't they see, please, pile 3, Spirit? What are they not seeing? So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, what is pile 3 not seeing? The 7 of Pentacles, okay. What is pile 3? The Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat for you, pile 3, I feel like you guys are hard workers. Okay, with that 8 of Pentacles, you are some hard-working people. I feel a very tenacious energy from this group. Very much like go-getter energy from this group. But what I feel like you're not seeing here, and I'm so sorry. I am so sorry if you can hear background noise. There's something about what you're working on, what you have been working on, that maybe hasn't been bearing fruit just yet. Okay. So this could be in relation to career for some of you, or for many of you. I feel actually with this Pentacle energy, it feels like maybe a project or something of that nature that I feel like you've been working a lot on. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, this is like mastery. You mastering something, doing something over and over and over again. And I feel like this is something that is very fulfilling for you internally. And I also feel like you're like quite close to mastering this thing actually with that King of Cups. And I'm also feeling like whatever this is actually requires a lot of emotional maturity and intelligence. Whatever you're working on here that has not yet bared fruit. And I feel like it will. And I feel like you're not seeing that. I feel like it will bear fruit. with the Ace of Wands here. This is a new beginning. Okay, this is creativity. This is excitement. And with that Three of Cups, I mean, this is celebration. So I almost feel like you have something that's about to bear fruit here that you're not seeing. And it's something that you've been working on. And you're not seeing there's a new beginning where you are like enjoying the fruits of your labor. And with this message, I feel like Spirit is saying not to give up, you know? I want to clarify this Queen of Wands really quickly. Can you clarify the Queen of Wands, please? This could even just be you not realizing your own power and your own skill with whatever this is. Yeah, okay. The Magician. So, and I love this because the Queen of Wands is also like, of the queens in tarot, she's like the manifesting queen, you know, like she's the witch of the queen. So she's really, really good at manifesting. So I think you also don't even realize your manifesting power. Pile number three, you don't realize your own manifesting power and how you're actually like manifesting in this new beginning. I feel like you've been taking the practical steps and you've been putting in the work, and you have this new beginning that you're manifesting where you're actually going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And actually, I do want to clarify this Ace of Wands just to see if we can get any more information on what this is. Can you clarify the Ace of Wands, please, Spirit? The Knight of Wands. Okay. I think this is also like things kind of speeding up here, because the Seven of Pentacles is also a card of patience. So you may not realize that things are actually starting to speed up for you here in terms of seeing the results of your labor. And I feel like this is something that you're manifesting. You don't realize it, but that's what you're manifesting in. You're manifesting like speed and something that you've been very patient with. And you know, part of this process, I feel, of like you working on something has really, really showed how emotionally mature and intelligent you are by continuing to put in work and effort and having that patience and just really being guided by your heart to do something, even when it's not necessarily bearing the fruit in the 3D. You continuing to put in that hard work and that effort is really going to pay off here. And I feel like you're a master manifester and you don't even realize it. I think you're really good at doing like the practical 3D things, but you may not realize how good you are at being able to just like sit back and just manifest. That's something I feel like you maybe haven't really tapped into quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and get into your oracle cards now. So you guys have Jump In, Andromedan Energy, Adventure, Say Yes to Change. That's really fun because even with this Knight of Wands energy, I mean, that can be kind of like an impulsive sort of an energy, doing things just on a whim, you know? So I'm almost feeling like what you're not seeing is this new beginning that's coming in, or this new fresh energy that's coming in that you're manifesting, that I think is going to really, it might make you feel like you want to be a little bit more spontaneous with certain things. I feel like a lot of you are probably very practical with this Pentacle energy. Like you're just really good at, you know, putting your head down, doing what you got to do, and possibly playing it safe. And you're not realizing, or you're not seeing how there's a new beginning that you're manifesting that's actually going to make you be maybe a little bit more spontaneous, or it's just bringing in this fresh energy, this fresh change that you're ready for, you know, like you're ready for this new chapter, this new beginning. I feel like you've been very patient. You've been doing the work. I feel like you're very emotionally mature and intelligent, and it's like now it's time for a little bit of fun. Now it's time for a little bit of pizzazz, you know? You guys also have Birth of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. Interesting card. Okay. So, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. So, this card is really about kind of letting go and allowing the universe to do its thing, right? I feel like this is going back to your manifestation powers. It could be that some of you have had a tendency to try and micromanage the universe, to try and have control over situations, trying to have control over certain outcomes, okay? And I feel like you've kind of learned to let go and to allow the universe and the divine to kind of meet you where you are, meet you halfway, putting in like equal effort, you know, like you and the universe co-creating together rather than you trying to control the universe and trying to control outcomes. I feel like that's probably something that you've had to learn. And if you haven't, maybe you're still possibly learning this, but I feel like for many of you, this is something that you've learned and possibly mastered with that King of Cups energy. And so because you've learned how to kind of just let go, you put in your practical action and then you just allow the universe to meet you where you are. I feel like that is you, part of you manifesting in this new beginning where things are going to really start speeding up for you and you're going to finally see the fruits of your labor in whatever you've been working on here. So we also have worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, so I think that kind of goes into that micromanaging the universe, possibly wanting to be a little bit of a control freak because of fear of like something not working, just worry. You know, worrying doesn't change an outcome. And I feel like that's something that you're probably recognizing, you're learning if you haven't already. I feel like you're learning that you can only do what you can do. And the outcome is just going to be what it's going to be. You know, it'll be, what am I hearing? That song, and I don't even listen to the song. It'll be, shoot, I can't even tell you because I can hear it in my head, but I don't know the lyrics. Basically, it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like that's kind of something that you're learning if you haven't already, something that you're kind of like a mindset that you're kind of implementing in your life to try and just like calm down any stress, anxiety, worries that you may have about certain outcomes. Like, yes, you're doing your due diligence. Yes, you're putting in your practical work. But as far as the outcome is concerned, I feel like you may be detaching from that a little bit and allowing the universe to meet you where you are. So that's part of you becoming a master manifester. Like you're not real, like you don't realize like that's what you're doing, you know? And you also have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Wow. Yeah. So once again, worry and doubt. I feel like these are things that you have learned, are currently learning. And this is really playing into you being a master manifester here. You probably don't even realize that you releasing worry, releasing doubt, wanting to control the outcome, being anxious about an outcome, that is what blocks manifestations, right? That is what blocks your manifestations from materializing. And I think this is something that you have probably recognized and you've been working on. You've been very patient and you are like the magician, master manifester, and you don't realize that this manifestation of you bearing the fruit or enjoying the fruit of your labor is coming in. And I think it's coming in very, very quickly with that Knight of Wands energy. I feel like a very fast paced, even with jump in, adventure, say yes to change, just jump in, very spontaneous, right? It just feels very, very quick, very, very fast. So you probably don't even realize, you know, that something is about to take off here for you, something you've been working on diligently. And it's because you've released the worry and you've released the doubt and you've stopped micromanaging the universe and you're allowing these manifestations to materialize. So that's lovely. So we're going to take a look at your last 2 cards here. So we have the Shepherd, intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. Love to see it. Love to see it. And you have the broken glass. So what I'm actually feeling, and I'm going to switch these around because I remember that this one came out first and I was a little confused, but then the Shepherd came out. I feel like this is past energy and this is current and future energy. Okay. Or you might kind of be somewhere in between. So what I'm feeling is with the broken glass here, because this can speak of like ill luck, right? What I'm feeling like this is probably you may have experienced a lot of disappointment in the past in life in many different aspects. You may have felt like you've just had bad luck for years, you know? And so that might be the reason why you had all of this worry and this doubt and wanting to control the outcomes of things and wanting to micromanage the universe. And maybe that's why you were so like hell-bent on just controlling things, because maybe there were a lot of things outside of your control in the past that led to a lot of disappointment, even sadness, grief, depression. Like it could be anything. And so maybe you felt like you were just always getting the shorter end of the stick, and that's what led you to being in this energy of like worrying and doubt and wanting to control things and just wanting to control things. And so I think what you've learned is how to release that, because you realize it was blocking your blessings and it wasn't serving you. It wasn't doing you any good. It didn't change the outcome, right? Like it is what it is. It'll be what it will be, right? And so with the Shepherd here, an intense love of life and a strong fellow feeling. I love that card coming out for you, because what you may not be able to see just yet is just how good life is about to feel for you. Pile number 3. You may not realize this. You may still in the back of your head be struggling with like disappointments. Like I said, some of you might still currently be working through these concepts of worry and doubt and control and micromanaging the universe, which is totally fine. You may be kind of somewhere in between here. Some of you may have already like mastered this and you don't necessarily realize it. I lost my train of thought. So yeah, I just feel like this is past energy. This is past energy. And this is something that you've worked through, and you don't realize just how good life is about to get, how good life is about to feel, how loving life is about to feel. It's just, even when I'm looking at this card and it's like a sunrise, it just feels like the sun is rising in your life, and it just feels so peaceful, and it feels like contentment. And I think this is coming from you, like you've been putting in the work and you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor. And I feel like things are going to start speeding up very, very quickly. Like I said, I feel like you've been very, very patient with that 7 of Pentacles. And yeah, you've learned the lessons, or you're currently learning the lessons. And yeah, that's what you're not seeing. You're not seeing how good life is about to get. You're not seeing how you are like a master manifester. Yeah, you don't see how the energies are speeding up for you. And yeah, that's basically all I'm seeing for you today. Pile 3, I do hope that this reading was helpful and that it resonated for you. If it did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!